Merger of the princely states of Odisha. After World War II, elections were held for the Odisha Provincial Legislative Assembly and the Indian National Congress emerged as the majority party. Harikrishna Mehtab became the Prime Minister of Odisha on 3 April 1946. During that year, the cabinet mission visited India, and Mehtab assured them that he would raise the issue of merging the Garajat States with the new Odisha province. Following India's independence, the first revolt for merger came from Nilgiri, and the authorities were compelled to merge it with the administration of Odisha. Sardar Patel and Harikrishna Mehtab worked persistently to end the separate existence of the native princely states, resulting in their subsequent merger with Odisha. The beginning of the merger. Harikrishna Mehtab played a key role in advocating for the merger of all native states with the Odisha administration. He presented this demand before the cabinet mission, emphasizing the importance of maintaining peace, discipline, and law and order. On 16 October 1947, Mehtab convened a meeting of all the kings of the princely states in Sambalpur to discuss the merger. However, the meeting did not yield positive results, as the kings expressed concerns about losing the privileges they had enjoyed for generations. They overlooked the significance of the Prajamandal movements and the potential consequences in the future. As a result, Mehtab felt discouraged by the outcome of the meeting. Prajamandal Conference at Cuttack. A conference of the Prajamandal was held on 10 August 1947, just before India's independence. Participants from Chhattisgarh and other native states of Odisha attended the conference. The conference played a significant role in expressing the people's desire to merge with Odisha, which was formally accepted. However, the kings of the native states ignored the decision of the conference. The king of Patna, Rajendra Narayan Singh Deo, actively opposed Mehtab's efforts for the merger and formed the Eastern Zone Native States Association. This association had its own police force to suppress any disturbances in the native states. The possibility of merging the Garajat states with Odisha seemed unlikely at this point, which was a disappointment for Mehtab. The merger of Nilgiri. After India's independence, the situation in Nilgiri became tense. The king of Nilgiri attempted to strengthen his position by befriending the tribal people and inciting them to fight against non-Adivasis and destroy their houses. However, the people saw through the king's intentions and revolted against him. Harikrishna Mehtab, the Prime Minister of Odisha, seized the opportunity and sought permission from Home Minister Sardar Patel for the merger of Nilgiri with Odisha. Permission was granted, and on 14 November, the magistrate of Balasore and the Revenue Minister of Odisha, Nabakrushna Chaudhary, were sent with an armed police force to take over the administration of Nilgiri. The king of Nilgiri, having no alternative, surrendered the administration of his state to Odisha. Harikrishna Mehtab acted swiftly to bring about the merger of Nilgiri with Odisha, taking advantage of the discontent and misrule in the region. Political development. On 20 November 1947, a meeting was held in the chamber of Harikrishna Mehtab, attended by C.C. Desai and B.D.S. Bedi. The participants unanimously supported the merger of the Garajat states with Odisha. It was decided that in the near future, a meeting would be organized with the kings of all the Garajat states to discuss and advise on the merger with Odisha. Simultaneously in Delhi, Sardar Patel proposed to dissolve the Eastern Region Native States Association, Purbanchal Desiya Rajya Sangha. This development provided a boost to Harikrishna Mehtab's efforts. Upon his return, Mehtab became actively engaged in implementing the discussions held in Delhi and working towards the merger of the Garajat states with Odisha. The Cuttack Conference. On 24th December 1947, Hare Krishna Mehtab organized a meeting in Cuttack to discuss the merger of the Garajat States. Mehtab personally held discussions with the kings of the A, B, and C category Garajat States. He initiated the discussions with the B and C category states and later invited the kings of the A category states. During the discussions, Mehtab emphasized that in independent India, there was no room for native princely states, making the merger with Odisha essential and inevitable. The kings of the A category states initially opposed Sardar Patel's proposals. Before leaving Cuttack for Bhubaneswar, Sardar Patel advised the kings that signing the merger agreement would demonstrate their maturity. Sardar Patel patiently waited at the Cuttack railway station for an hour, while VP Menon returned with the signed agreements from all the kings. The king of Mayurbhanj expressed the argument that he had already installed a constitutional government, but eventually, it merged with Odisha. Following these discussions and agreements, the process of merging the Garajat states with Odisha reached its final stage. The merger of the Garajat states. The merger of the Garajat states with Odisha was made possible by the efforts of Sardar Patel, Hare Krishna Mehtab, and VP Menon. On 23 December 1947, the administration of the Garajat states was transferred to the government of Odisha under the Extra-Provincial Jurisdiction Act. The act became operational on 1 January 1948. The leaders of the Prajamandal movement were not invited to the Garajat states merger conference in Cuttack, deliberately excluded by Mehtab to avoid trouble and confusion. After the merger, Mehtab appointed Kapileshwar Nanda, Kailash Chandra Mohanty, and Pabitra Mohan Pradhan as advisors with the rank of ministers. With the efforts of Mehtab, the A, B, and C category Garajat states merged with Odisha, except for Mayurbhanj, which initially merged with India on 16 October 1948, but was later handed over to the government of Odisha in 1949 by the central government. Sareikela and Kharasuan remained detached from Odisha. The rebellion in Sareikela and Kharasuan. Mayurbhanj merged with Odisha, but the twin Garajat states of Sareikela and Kharasuan were merged with Bihar. The merger of Sareikela and Kharasuan with Bihar led to a rebellion in these two states. The rebellion was brutally suppressed by the authorities. As a result, Sareikela and Kharasuan remained separate from Odisha. The people's desire to merge with Odisha in these two states remained unfulfilled. Sardar Patel's policy of blood and iron aimed to keep these states in Bihar, opposing their merger with Odisha. The results of Garajat merger. The consequences of the merger of the Garajat states were many. Primarily, by merging with Odisha, the kings and people the Garajat states could feel the sweet taste of independence. Second, by becoming a part of democracy, the people and the kings of native states gradually got acquainted with a new form of government and its working process. Third, the fire of the accumulated anger of the people of these areas was finally extinguished after the total merger of the Garajat states with Odisha. Finally, with the intervention of the government of Odisha, the huge deposit of mineral resources in these Garajat area were now beneficially utilized by the state. So, this is the end of this video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. To get the note of this video, scan the above QR code or check description to get the link. Thanks for watching. Have a beautiful day.